First and most important thing is the first page there will have good title so that audience can understand that is the topic you are going to discuss today. You can add your photo over here, it's up to you, but I like to add it because so that people can understand this is the speaker and this is the person is going to talk about it. So I have written, I have put it, I have attached my photo, also I have written my, I have highlighted my qualification specially. You know why it is important to highlight your qualification. If you have a good qualification, you must highlight so that audience can get more, they will be interested to listen to you. Understood? If they find like that person has a good qualification, okay, if you highlight, that would be easier for the audience to recognize this is the speaker and this speaker is really good speaker. She's or he is coming from definitely good part of the place. So this is very important. Okay, now ask key questions yourself before delivering presentation. So before delivering presentation, that means before coming on the dais, the most important things, there are some questions you can see here. Number one question, you can ask yourself all this question. Number one, who are your audience? That means whenever you are going to deliver presentation, audience will not always be same, different types of audience. For example, last day when I arranged that session, you all were my students, right? You all were my students, right? It's the same way maybe you are delivering presentations, some are everybody is professors, teachers, or you are delivering presentation for a company, multinational company, people are like from business field. Okay, so you have to keep it in mind before making your presentation, who are audience. Number one question you have to ask yourself. Okay, number two, how many people are there? Okay, so you have to know about it. Okay, sorry, sorry, just a minute. So you have to know about it, that you have to ask yourself how many people will be there. Okay, so that will give you a little bit idea. Okay, how you have to speak to the people and what should be the environment of the audience. Okay, so that is also very important. If you don't know about the number of people, you can contact to the person who is inviting you for delivering presentation. You can ask that person how many people will be there in the audience. Okay, for presentation just because of people are delivering, that's why you have to ask yourself, why should they listen to you? Okay, this is the third question. Number four, what is interest for them? Now suppose today I am delivering a presentation here actually, and this is the strategy of delivering an effective presentation. Okay, and you all are here because you all have interest in listening to me, right? Because you all have joined this conversation, this class, this session, just because of you all are interested in this session, in this lesson. Okay, so if I try to show you different type of slides, like there is no relation with my topic today, so you will not get interest in listening to me, right? So you have to keep it mind about it. Okay, so your topic and your slides have to be related to each other. Okay, understood? Yes.
Yes.
Are you ready to answer their questions after your presentations? So that means whenever you are making your presentation at your home, you have to ask a lot of questions from your own presentations. You have to note down on your notebook. These are some questions people may ask me. Okay, that means when your presentation is over, your making presentation is over, you have to take a time and you have to ask yourself what kind of questions people can ask me, what kind of questions I can receive from the audience. Okay, so you have to keep it in mind, because what happens after over your presentation, maybe a person from the audience is asking you a question and you don't have any answer. What will happen that time? Okay, immediately the audience will lose his or her interest from you. Okay, understood? So you have to be ready with the answer of questions, what you are going to receive from the audience. So these five questions you must ask yourself before making or before delivering any presentation. Okay, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Be concise about the time. It is always you have to remember, okay? I'll get back here later. Now the next page. Effective introduction. So for presentation, the first and most important thing is you have to introduce yourself. I have noticed there are many people, they do not introduce themselves properly. They do not introduce, they just directly come to the dais and they just start speaking to people. They think that just we can start talking and people will be happy to hear us. No, this is not the thing. The thing is that you must have to talk about yourself a little bit, but not so much. It should not be like an essay. It has to be just a small introduction, like briefly elaborate yourself, like who are you, who are you. So you can call like, my name is Talia. Where are you from? I'm from Kolkata. And what is your profession? I'm a teacher. Okay, that's it. Just three sentences you have to tell. That should be your introduction part, not more than that. Okay, all right. Yes. Three key steps: beginning, middle, and end. Next, beginning means introduction. That comes to the beginning part. Okay, introduction, and then middle part, body, means main discussion. So, in the introduction part, you have to talk about, mention the name of the topic. Okay, once your introduction part is over, then you have to talk about, today I'm going to talk about how to deliver an effective presentation. Today I'm going to present the strategy of effective presentation. Okay, all right. And then you have to mention about the time on that moment, like I will take about 4 or 5 minutes or 10 minutes to complete my presentation. Now middle part is body, so there you will have main body part. Main body part, what exactly you are going to deliver on the day of the presentation, that should be included in your body part. Okay, all right. And end means conclusion part. Okay, I'll get back here again later in details. Okay, all right. Okay, now important things must remember. One thing I would like to request to both of you, while so right now, not only just listen to me, also observe my slides, how I have made slides. Okay, all right. Yes. Okay, just 1 minute, just give me a minute. Okay, sorry for that. So observe how I have made the slides. Okay, each and everything. Okay, all right. Next, important things must remember while you are delivering presentation: have a clean structure, presenting in a manner, content should be subjective. Okay, content should be subjective means your content has to be meaningful. That means content has to be subjective. Okay, use of language, very important. Proper, you have to use proper language while you are delivering presentation. You can't use like bad language. You have to use proper good language. Use of technology, very important. Okay, see, for delivering presentation, when you are showing slides, it's very important to be proper knowledgeable about using of technology. It's very important. Otherwise, you won't be able to create any good impression in front of the audience, because nowadays everything is, going ahead. Lord, everything is stepping ahead. So this time you have to know how to use of tech, how to use technology. So very important. Next is voice. Voice is very important. Pronunciation, intonation, vocabulary, stress, very important. Whenever you are delivering presentation, the most very important is your voice. Sometimes I notice that some people can really, speak very well, but just because of voice issue, audience loses their interest just because of voice issue. Okay, so I would like to suggest it to Rokia. Okay, you are able to follow my structure, everything. Even you always try your 100% to follow me, but voice is not clear. So I'm speaking to all of you, and you are noticing my voice is very clear. Are you getting any sound like che, he? No. No, there is no this kind of effect in my voice, right? So this is called voice, clear voice. Okay, you can't change your voice modulation, but you can make it clear if you practice more and more and more. How it can be possible to make your voice clear? Speak more and more and more and more. The more you'll be speaking, the more you'll be speaking clearly. Okay, so you have to work on it. Pronunciation, of course, very important. Whenever you are delivering presentation, the very, very, very important thing is you have to pronounce correctly. This is very important. Okay, intonation. Whenever you are delivering presentation, you must keep it in mind. You should not make the audience feel bored. Okay, how it can be possible? You have to use your intonation, voice modulation. Okay, you can't speak like Osim. What are you thinking? Are you
No,
getting the
ma'am, I'm
point?
not.
Are
No,
you able to
I'm
understand?
listening to. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, absolutely. Carry on, ma'am, carry on. I understood your every point.
Okay, all right. So intonation means falling, rising, falling, rising, falling, rising. You all love to listen to music, right? So when you listen to music, do you notice this? How the singer sings song? Falling, rising, falling, rising, falling, rising, falling. Sometimes it's flat, sometimes falling, sometimes rising, falling, rising. Okay, so you have to maintain it whenever you're speaking. Also, very important. Okay, so when I speak to all of you, do you ever notice I'm making speaking like a flat way? No, not at all. There is a falling, rising, sometimes falling, rising, falling, rising. Okay, so you have to maintain is when you were asking him, ma'am, how are you? I said, yes, I'm good. So I didn't say like I'm good. I said, I'm good. So that's called intonation. Okay, so which is called in Bengali, সুর গানে যেমন সুর থাকে কথাতেও সুর থাকে okay so
Hello.
you have to maintain it does not mean you have to play you have to sing a song okay no understood so you have to keep it in mind you have to use your intonation while you are speaking you have to keep in mind you are not singing any song you are speaking okay but you have to maintain your tone or intonation vocabulary and stress so vocabulary means I don't know what other people suggest, but from my point of view, use very easy word. Okay, if you feel like you are very much confused about the pronunciation, why I'm telling you, you have to use very simple word that will help you to pronounce correctly. If you try to show the people, I have a lot of vocabulary knowledge. I want to show the people, don't do it. But you don't know the correct pronunciation, then don't do it. My point of view. Okay, and you all have already seen my study materials in English. I have never shown people how much vocabulary knowledge I have. I made the study materials the way so that my students can understand. That is my purpose. My purpose is not to show the people what I have. My purpose is what can I do so that students can understand properly. That is my point of view. So, at the same way, when you are delivering presentation, it's very important your audience will be able to understand or not your words. And second one, are you able to pronounce the word correctly or not? This is also very important. Okay, understood. So use very simple word. If you have a good vocabulary, you are pretty confident, you know that you can pronounce correctly, that's fine. There is nothing wrong. Okay, and also you must remember, suppose you are delivering presentation in a classroom. Classroom means, of course, students know less than you, right? Every teacher has to remember it. That time you always have to use easy words so that students can understand. Because students means your students, okay? Definitely they know less than you. So you have to keep in mind, you can't use a lot of vocabulary. There is no meaning of showing the students how much vocabulary knowledge you have. Okay, you have to make your presentation so that students can understand. Okay, stress
Yeah.
is also very important. Yes, Osim? Do you have any
No,
question?
ma'am.
No?
No.
Okay, all right. Stress. What is the difference between intonation and stress? Suppose I am asking you to pronounce a word like develop. Okay? So can you say the develop?
Develop.
Rokia say?
Develop.
Very good. Develop. She watches my video. I know. So develops. You don't say like develop. I want to. So awesome. Say I want to develop my English language skill.
Yeah. I want to develop my English language skill.
Okay. Arokia, tell.
I want to develop my English language skill.
Hmm. So stress means you have to say like I want to develop. Develop. When I'm saying I want to develop, here there is no intonation. It's stress. It's stress. What is the meaning of stress? Stress means you must know you where you have to put proper stress in a particular syllable on a specific word. Tone means It's like falling, rising, falling, rising. Yes, I'm good. I'm fine. So this is called intonation. Fine, fine. Yes, fine. Falling, rising. Lovely. Okay. But stress means develop. So develop. Here is a strong stress on my speaking. Develop. I'm not saying develop. Develop. There is a strict. I'm pretty strict when I'm using stress. So stress does not mean you have to put stress on whole word. Okay, you have to put stress on a specific syllable of a particular word. Okay, and what is syllable?
Some syllable means the group of letters
Yeah.
like
Group,
morning.
group, group
No,
of
not group
word.
of letter. Yes,
What?
group of words, not letter. A
Yeah.
unit of words, not letter. Okay, a unit of word. Okay,
Word.
so when a word has been divided into many parts, then we can find syllable from there. Okay, all right. So develop. So it has three syllables. De, ve, love. So develop. Right. And I'm putting the stress on the second syllable. Second syllable. Develop, 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 develop. Education. When I'm saying education, so you instead of saying education, nowadays education is very important. You can say nowadays education is very important. Okay, instead of saying nowadays education is important, people speak like that, but you have to say education is very important. Okay, all right. So this is how you have to work on your pronunciation, intonation, vocabulary, and stress. Body language. Nobody has that capacity. You all have to work on it. Body language. Okay. So what are the things coming here? Strong eye contact, structure of body, dressing sense. Very important. You all are known to me, but still I have own good dress today. Why? So that I can show you the example. Okay. Whenever you are delivering any presentation, especially for professional field, maintain proper dress. Awesome. This funky dress don't wear, like cap and border striking t-shirt. Never use it. Okay. If you want to deliver present, you may feel like everybody is wearing, why should I do? No, then how you are unique than others? You have to show the people you are unique than others and you are disciplined. Maybe nobody is disciplined, but you are disciplined. That's you have to show. Then you will be able to grab the attention of the people. Okay, so wear proper dress. That is very important. Structure of body. Look at me. Straight. Your body has to be straight at all. Like this, the way I'm having sit here now. Okay, understood? All right. Don't do like don't do like that. Okay, even when you are standing, suppose you are doing online presentation. Right now I'm doing online, so I'm having seat on the chair, but I'm not putting my back behind the chair. No, I'm having sit just straight. Okay, or maybe you are delivering your presentation offline. That times have stand straight. That's it. Okay, but it should not be like statue হলে হবে না কিন্তু কথা বলতে বলতে while you are speaking you can little bit walk, go ahead, you can a little bit back behind, so you have to like that way. So this is going to make you more confident. How it is possible? You have to practice at your home and in your daily lives, meet more and more people. That is going to help you to improve your body language. Okay, and the most important thing, you can upload your video and you can watch yourself. That is going to help you a lot to develop your body language. Okay, all right. Strong eye contact. You all know when I teach my students, I always make strong eye contact with my students, right? Not only today. So it is very important whenever you are delivering presentation, make strong eye contact with the audience. It is very important. Okay, so these all are coming into the body language part. Dress is very important because if your dress is not good, people will not listen to you. Simple. Nobody will listen to you. People say dressing doesn't matter. It matters. It really matters. Suppose you are going to the market, you want to buy something. If the thing is not packed properly, will you buy this thing? No, right? You will not buy. So that means dress matters. Dress really matters. So you have to know for what is the occasion, what kind of dress you have to wear. You are in a marriage ceremony, that's okay, all right. But if you are delivering presentation, you have to carry a professional dress. If you are wearing, for girls, of course, I would like to say, if you are comfortable with wearing burqa, so yes, of course, you can wear, but please don't wear any designing burqa. Okay, plain, simple. Okay, all right. Yes. Now this is audience. So audience can be little or it can be bigger. Okay, so you have to keep it in mind. Okay, all right. So they all are your audience. Okay, so that you have to be remember about it. Outline slides carefully. Here are some extra things I have attached here. I personally feel that whenever we are making any slides, it is very important to choose the proper image. Very important. Image, if you want to add image, if you want to attach image, so that has to be related with the topic. Okay, so you have to choose very wisely. Very important. Okay, choose proper color. Now you look my all slides, what can you see here? Three colors are combined: black, dark red, and sky color, and white. Four colors are combined. You can see, look, all my presentation same, all the slides, right? Yes. So you have to maintain it. You know, sometimes what happen, some students know actually how to make slides, but they can't choose color properly. Okay, whatever, just whatever coming into their mind, they are putting here and there. So that will not give you a good impression. So you have to keep it in mind proper color combination. I would like to suggest you choose a light color like light sky, light green. Okay, like that. So don't you never choose yellow and red color, light red color. Never choose it. Okay, understood. It has to be dark red. This is dark red color. Here I have added. Show sky color, light sky. I have added here. Okay, understood. So you have to be careful. If you have decided to add two or three colors for all, each slide has to follow the same color. Okay, understood? That will give you a good impression. That will make your slides really impressive. Okay, choose proper combination between image and color. So image and color also you have to keep it in mind when you are choosing image and color. Also you have to look here. Just because of my all slides are followed by same color. So here what I have done, white color, dark red color, and sky color. Look here, right? I have not chosen any other color. Only three colors I have chosen, and each has given good look. You should know, right? So you have to
Yes,
keep it
ma'am.
in mind. Okay? Yes, whenever you are choosing color, so you have to be very, very careful about it. Choose proper title for each slide. If you look at my slide, first introduction, I have written effective presentation, the title. Okay, effective presentation. And here I have attached my photo and I have attached about my qualification strategy to deliver an effective presentation. That will show the audience. That's exactly I'm going to discuss. The next part, ask key questions yourself before delivering presentation, and then I have explained what are the things I have to explain, right? So you have to give a proper title, and according to the title you have to write something about which are related to the title. Okay, not in details. Okay, understood? Are you getting? Yes. Next, effective introduction I have already explained. Okay, all right. Three key steps: beginning, middle, and end. I have already told about that. Whenever you are making presentation, if your presentation is very much professional, okay, then you have to write like this way, like three key steps. You want to talk about steps, so give the title like three key steps. So my point of view is that what your main content of the slide would be followed by the title. Okay, understood. You can't add anything which are not related to the title. For example, I have written important things must remember, but I have written the content. What is the definition of presentation? It doesn't match. It doesn't agree with each other. Understood. So you have to be Keep it mind. Okay. All right. So this is all about title part. Now the last part is organized presentation. In my slide today, it is last part because I am discussing to both of you how to deliver an effective presentation. But this is actually the part of delivering presentation. Whenever you are delivering any presentation, got my point of view? What I'm telling you, it is I have included it in the last part, but it has to be the main part to follow how to deliver presentation. Okay, so greeting. I have already told about it. Greeting is very important whenever you are delivering any presentation. First, you have to say greeting like good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Or if it is in the morning, so you have to say good morning, everybody. Okay, all right. Then showing gratitude and introduction. So after over your meeting, your greeting part, then you have to show your gratitude. So you have to say like, I am so glad to be the part of this session today. I'm so happy to be the part of this organization today. Or I'm very happy to get opportunity to deliver my presentation today. And introduction. Then you have to talk about, give your introduction. Okay, you know, I have already explained. I had explained before. Then mention the name of the topic and talk about the time duration. You have to talk today. I'm going to talk about the strategy of effective delivering an effective presentation. I'm going to take time for about 7 minutes or 10 minutes. So you have to mention. Then divide your presentation into different parts. Like, for example, you can say, I have divided my presentation into 3 parts. Okay, in the first part, I will talk about what is presentation. In the second part, I'll talk about why presentation is important. In the third part, how we can develop our presentation skill. So you don't have to discuss, just you have to mention, right? And then discuss all parts by following signposting language. What is the meaning of signposting language? Signposting language means moving from one part to another. These are called signposting language. Let's talk about this. Now I'm going to talk about this part. So these are called signposting language. So you just don't say like after finishing one part, suddenly you have started speaking about the next part. So people will get shocked. What exactly you were saying? So you have to alert them. You have to alert them. My first part is over. Now I'm going to talk about second part, or moving from one part to first part to second part, like this way, so that they can proper message, they can get little bit clearance about what exactly you are going to talk about. So these are called signposting languages. Like now I'm going to talk about from moving from first part to second part. Now I would like to jump from the one part to second part. So this is how you have to use signposting language. Effective summary and conclusion. So your summary has to be followed by like just 3 or 4 sentences. Okay, like in conclusion, so you have to give a little bit summary of the conclusion part. So I have discussed this. So now I would like to talk about to everyone, presentation, delivering presentation is a good skill. It can improve your confidence level. So I would like to suggest to all of you, whenever if you get opportunity, please participate the presentation and deliver your presentation. That is going to help you to boost up your confidence level. Okay, so that means there is a message. I'm throwing a message to everyone. I'm throwing a message to the audience that you all have to participate the presentation whenever you get opportunity. That will help you to improve your confidence level. Okay, and at the end of the presentation there will have the last slide. You have to write down thank you. Okay, so it's clear. Any question, any confusion?